Hey, what's up? Dillio once again coming to you another video, and I just want to let you know about the announcement of Akai's MPC Beats. Now, Akai MPC Beats is sort of a entry-level free piece of software that's based off of the software that runs the Akai MPC line, the current MPC line, and also the software as well. So it has a few limitations, and I think this is Akai's way of trying to get into the entry-level market where you have a free platform where you can actually make beats and have the same kind of functionality and power that you would in a full platform. And I believe this is kind of like a playbook out of Image Line's playbook where you can download for free, make beats and stuff like that, but you still have some limitations. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the screen and just kind of check things out. So obviously, when you get the free platform, you're not going to get the MPC Live or the MPC 1 or X when you get this software. However, they've come up with some ways to allow you to work through that and use whatever MIDI controllers that you have lying around already. For instance, this lets you know that a lot of these MPC controllers are pre-mapped and ready to go. So I'm very interested to see how that works with non-proprietary or non-branded, similar branded products like the Alesis and Audio. So you definitely can reach different notes and stuff like that, but you still got to get a little bit of mapping there. Obviously, this comes with only 2 gigabytes of content. I believe that the full-fledged version of MPC software comes with about 6 gigabytes, so you got a limited amount of content there. However, you can still get expansions, and I think this is a great way for Akai to try and reach a more broader audience who may not have the resources to get the whole hardware, because the hardware is pretty expensive. You do get a software bundle with it, but the hardware can be pretty expensive. And you know, as I look around online, it seems like a lot of the hardware is kind of not being manufactured right now because of the whole situation with coronavirus and all of that stuff. But you still have an opportunity to check out the software, install samples. You only get 2 stereo tracks on the software, which is a little bit limited, but you're still able to at least take a beat track and then also record vocals as well and still edit it the way you want. I know on the hardware of the MPC, on the X1 and the Live, and even Live 2, you only have 8 stereo tracks on standalone mode. When you run it through your computer, you definitely have a lot more, but I think it's still a lot to work with if you're just getting out or if you just want to get your feet wet with this platform. Once again, it's free. You just download it, and I think this is a kind of like a entry or gateway drug into the MPC world. I'm having a lot of fun with this platform right now, as I do all platforms. I don't just use MPC. I use a lot of different platforms, but I like to see that you're creating a platform that's free for new users to get into, old, young. It doesn't matter who you are, and I think it's a great thing. I mean, I really enjoy the software, and you know, one of the things I would like to see on the MPC software that I know FL Studio has down packed is the note, clicking the note on the screen thing. That's sort of the way that you really work on FL Studio. Yeah, you can hook up MIDI controllers, you can hook up drum pads and stuff like that, and you even have a proprietary controller from Akai that works with FL Studio. However, when you really want to get down and edit MIDI notes, I feel like MPC is lacking a little bit behind versus the advanced piano roll that FL Studio has. Like it's second to none as far as getting those notes on there with just a laptop and a mouse and cranking that out. And maybe Akai can make some modifications to their software to kind of close that gap a little bit. But I know that one of the things that makes the Akai software shine the most is having a proprietary controller like an MPC Live in front of you. You got dedicated buttons. You don't have to worry about mapping anything. And I'm a little concerned about making sure everything's mapping the way that it's supposed to be. However, the latest versions of the MPC software and firmware are much more MIDI class compliant. So when you hook up a MIDI device that's USB class compliant for MIDI, you're going to see that name pop up, and it's going to connect with it immediately, which is really cool. So that's my review of this platform right there. I just wanted to share the word in case you're wondering about getting MPC software, but you weren't quite sure about making that bridge jump. Well, now you have an opportunity to check it out for free, and I think it's cool. All right, if you like this type of content, let me know in the comments below. If there's something you'd like me to talk about, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you guys and hear your feedback, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
Dillio on the track.